Our next speaker is Eric Duran. He's majoring in speech language pathology, an out gay man. He is vice president of GLAD and a peer member of freshman GLBT students at UNT. Eric says, quote, "I am fortunate to have family and friends that support my orientation. Growing up, however, was not without troubles. Bullying and rejection from many people at my middle and high schools troubled me greatly. When I came to UNT, I was surprised to find so much diversity and acceptance on campus. Being an activist for the GLBT community is something I definitely plan to continue in the future," end quote. And I'd like you to welcome the very dapper Eric Duran.
Hello. So my name is Eric Duran, and I am a 19-year-old out gay man. First, I'd like to say thank you to the Dallas, the Pride Alliance, UNT, and anyone else who is allowing me to speak tonight. I would also like to say thank you for everyone who came out in this room, and also people who came out and paved the way for the LGBT plus community to make it where it is now. And we're not even halfway done with this gay agenda, but from the help of people in this room who have made strides in the LGBT plus community, I'm able to speak here tonight. And I would also like to say thank you to a very important person in my life, my mom, Martina Pritzker, who's in the back with pink. She's very supportive of me. She's here tonight. She goes to my drag shows. She watches me march in Dallas Pride Parade. So I'm just very blessed to have her in my life. So tonight I would kind of like to share a story about just a person from this 2K14 gay generation and how it's a result of what past generations have done for the LGBT plus community in order to make my experience of an out gay man easier than what I expected. As a child, I never had the word homosexuality or gay in my vocabulary, but from cartoons such as Family Guy, South Park, and The Simpsons, I figured out society's stereotype of a gay. I never thought much of it until I realized that I was having feelings for boys. But I didn't associate these feelings with being gay because at the time I thought being gay was being flamboyant and knowing a lot about fashion, which at 11, I knew nothing about fashion. One late night though, I was watching TV and I saw this show that portrayed being gay in a different type of light. A serious, dry-humored lawyer happened to like guys and his life didn't revolve around this gay stereotype. His friend, on the other hand, was somewhat flamboyant, but was portrayed in a comical, normal way that combated it. And of course I'm talking about Will and Grace, and which I do now own, so if you ever want to watch it, I have the whole series. At 11, when I was watching Will and Grace, I saw that being gay was not just about acting flamboyant and knowing fashion. I saw how normal it could be. At the time, I didn't know that there was this larger community and even larger controversy about it. I just knew that I was able to come to terms with my feelings. And I knew it could be okay to be gay in the world. Through Will and Grace, though, I knew that it was something to be somewhat hidden and that it was a big deal if we came out. So I only came out to a couple of friends at the time, and that life continued normally. And so I thought that's how it was always going to be. It wasn't until my stepdad had a serious conversation demeaning homosexuality and entering the 7th grade when guys stopped talking to me and girls said things like, "You don't even act gay," that I saw that there was this bigger controversy and that being gay wasn't going to be as normal as I thought it would be. I came out to my parents when I was 12, and because I had left a school project that said I support gay rights on my desk and my stepdad found it, I cried a lot, but my parents hugged me and said that they would love me no matter what. And seeing this support, especially from my stepdad, who had his mind changed so quickly, surprised me pleasantly, and I'm so happy to have them to be there to support me. After a while, my family pretty much knew after that point. My mom is awesome, but my family is really close, so she kind of did the coming out for me. But I wasn't complaining because it was kind of less work than I had planned on doing. And I'm just so happy and thankful to have such a supportive family, from aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, grandparents, my biological dad. They all support me and are all here for me, and I'm so happy to have them. And I believe that this support is because of their better understanding of the LGBT plus community. And that understanding came from what the past generations have done to make society see how great it is to be part of this community. Having a supportive family, though, doesn't always mean that the rest of society is as supportive, though. I was not easily accepted in middle school. In middle school, I came to terms that I wouldn't have male friends because I liked other boys, but seeing the heterosexual male population at the time, I really wasn't complaining. My middle school wasn't as bad with the bullying, though, because we all had our own things going on. We had all our issues, and we knew that about each other, so we kind of just left each other alone. It wasn't until my high school year that it changed. High school was a time when people put you down and got ahead and would make fun of you because of your differences. In my freshman and sophomore year, though, I managed to get along with the name-calling, the deliberate isolation from people, because I had friends there, though, and I had other things I needed to focus on. It wasn't until junior and senior year, though, that I realized being gay was going to be an issue that more than to what I can handle. There was a lot more school stress with college prep, staying within the top 15 of my class. I was only down to a couple of friends, and I would choose to make statements such as dressing up as drag on dress-up days, but getting so much heavy backlash from it, and it all just became too much for me. I wish I was more educated on the LGBT plus community, because my only knowledge was what I got from the shows and the limited news coverage. I wish I found out more about what this community was, the resources, the support, because I know I would be able to defend myself better when someone called me a faggot on the hallway or threw a Bible at me and said I was going to hell. It pains me now that people still have this belief at my age. I know everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but being so rude about it, especially as young as 17 or 18, is kind of terrible. And having adults and administrative positions at my school doing nothing about it when it is their job to help out with these issues. People before me have fought for me to be myself and to be openly gay with fewer repercussions from society, and I'm thankful for that. But there's still so much to be done, and still many students face great hardships with their family, their peers, and community. But knowing that there is this large number of people who are here to give support, I believe it is getting better. I see now that coming to UNT that it can and it will be better. Entering college, I thought it was going to be the same thing as high school, and I would have to hide myself. But here at UNT, the Denton community, the Dallas community, I'm able to see the progress that the LGBT plus community has made. I can find like-minded people like me in a safe, friendly environment. I'm able to educate myself on a variety of issues and the history of the LGBT plus community, and I can be part of a change. The struggles with being open about one's sexuality, orientation, gender is hard, but I believe it is being easier due to our growing, large, supportive community. To me, there is progress within our perception in society and our community. Now I can be seen as merely your everyday college student, and gay is no longer a disease I have. Even through struggles, I was able to be myself through middle and high school like most students. Now in college, I hold an officer position. I'm a peer mentor, and I work hard for A's in my classes just like other students. I deal with homesickness, heartbreak, school work-related stress, and the struggle to be somebody in society just like any other student. I hang out with friends, I have a pet that I love dearly, I study for long hours, I sleep for longer hours, just like any other student. I don't go out and party, but on a Friday night, I like to unwind and watch some show marathons like Will and Grace, play some Pokemon, just like other students do too. In society now, I am more than just a gay. I can be seen as another student whose orientation just happens to be gay. The LGBT plus community has made so much progress and continues to make progress, and as a community, we are slowly changing how we are seen in society, and I'm so thankful for that. I can wear shirts, t-shirts supporting equality without getting pushed in the hallway. I can meet new classmates and tell them I'm gay and still have them sit next to me the next class. I can show my orientation on Facebook. I can take LGBT plus events and open them and include them to all the students on campus. I can have an equality sticker on my car without having damage to it the next day. And I can go out and drag and have people excitedly take pictures with me. And I understand that these situations don't always go out like this, but I just wanted to share that it can be. And it's because of the hard work the community has done so that society can be more accepting. I'm so glad to be part of this continuous change, and I will always be an active part because the community has done so much for me. I am just a 19-year-old college student who lives like any other person, just in a more fabulous kind of way. Of course, there's still so much controversy we face, but because of the milestones that the LGBT plus community has made, I'm able to be open and proud to be who I am. There's still so much to be done, but we should not forget what we've already accomplished. Thank you.